Cubers, welcome to another video from KewbzUK, and today we are going to learn how to rebuild or reassemble the new FTO. So this is the DianSheng FTO, the first magnetic one, and it's got a little bit of an issue. I wouldn't call it a major issue, but I have had it pop, and there have been a couple of reports of other people having it pop. All of a sudden, just randomly popping. So what we're going to do is, if it looks like this, if yours is completely popped, we're going to learn how to build it. And do you know what? It's actually not very difficult. I feel like some people may just need a little bit of help, a little bit of a video to follow along with, just to get it on, just to make sure you're on the right track. First of all, we're going to separate the pieces out into corners. I'm going to call these triangles and edges. So I'm going to pop all of the edges over here, all of the corners over here. I think that's it. Here we've got the corners, here we've got the triangles, and here we've got the edge pieces, and here we have the core. So, first thing we're going to do is grab all of our white edge pieces. So we should have a white and purple, white and red, and a white and blue. That one. Then what we're going to do is just grab the pamphlet, just so that we've got the correct orientation for the colours. So let's just pop that there. What we want to do is pop any piece in. I'm going to start with white and red. Now this goes between the triangular sort of core pieces. Let me just slot one in and then I'll show you. So that goes in, oh, it's a little bit fiddly, like so. Then what we want to do is just make sure that one of these other pieces, when we put it in, it's in the right spot. So if red is over here on the left, we want this one to be blue. This is the worst part. Once you get past this, it's really easy. What we're doing is we're referencing the pamphlet. We've got red on our left, blue on our right, and purple up top. You don't want to put one of these in the wrong way and then build it all just to find out you've done it wrong. So once we've got these three in, we want to turn it over very, very carefully and just pop it on a table. Then what we want to do is find our three white triangles. What I might actually do is just put them all in some sort of order. My gosh, there's a lot of pieces. Okay, so what we're going to do is grab our three white triangles. There we go. We're just going to slot these in very, very carefully. And they go in with the magnet pointing up away from the center. Now remember, this is the fiddly part. Okay, so once you've put all of these three pieces in, like so, what we want to do is find our three white corner pieces. With the white bit pointing down, remember our whites are on the bottom, we want to just plonk that on there, making sure it's in the right orientation, so blue with blue, red with red. Then let's rotate it round. This one is blue and purple. So just pop that one in. And then this one is purple and red. Pop that one in. Okay, now what we want to do is just go around and put these triangle pieces on. And a good way to remember which way they go is the magnet that's on show connects to the corner. So here we've got the magnet on show, and that is going to go up against this corner piece. Same with this side here. Over here we've got the blue side. It's a little bit, you can't really see because it's out of shot of the camera. But we've got the blue side. It'll become evident when we do the later points. And then this one as well. Then we're going to turn it around and we've got the red side. So pop that red piece in and that red triangle piece in. So what we have so far is this. Don't do this at home. Don't pick it up, just leave it on the table. Once we've done that, what we're going to do is go round and pop in a few more edge pieces. So here we've got blue and grey, so we're going to find the blue and grey piece, and it goes here, between this centre and this centre. So very, very carefully, just squeeze it in and push it down just so it's sat in there nice and neatly. Then we're going to go around to blue and orange, and I found that here. We're going to push this piece in. Just rotate it down. Oh, knocked a triangle piece out. There we go. Then we're going to rotate round. We're going to pop this triangle in for the orange, and then we're going to do the orange and purple, which is here. So very carefully, use all of your fingers if you can. Just make sure you're holding the cube so it's nice and stable. I'm sort of wrapping my ring finger on my left hand, holding it around the back, and then this hand as well. I'm just holding all of the little bits just so they don't pop apart. Then what we're going to do, guys, is find our purple and green edge. So that is here. Let's squeeze that one in and pop it down. Then we've got our green triangle. Then we have got our red and green edge, which is here. Again, what we're going to do, I'm going to wrap my fingers around it just to make sure it's all stable, it's not going to fall apart, and push it in. There we go. And we have got this grey triangle next. And our final edge, or our final edge on the bottom section of the cube, is grey and red. Again, hold it really stable and just maneuver it in very, very carefully. They do go in relatively easy, so if it's not going in, then just stop, reassess, pull the piece out, just don't force it. We don't want to break anything. It's very sturdy anyway, but we just don't want to break anything. Now what we're going to do is pick up our red triangle piece, our red blue piece, and our red purple piece. There we go. So now what we've got is the sort of two bottom layers of the FTO. Hopefully you've got to this point really easily. It's not too difficult, it's just a little bit fiddly, and I did actually lube this with KewbzUK Blitz, I think it was, so it's a little bit lubey, probably why it popped. I should have used something a bit slower like Swift, maybe. What we're going to do now is pop in a edge piece, so we've got the orange and yellow. Then we're going to pop in this corner piece. Then we're going to pop in the triangle piece. We can pop in that triangle piece as well. Then what we're going to do is go with a corner. We want the orange and blue corner. Pop that one in. Then we're going to go with a triangle, a grey triangle and a yellow triangle. And then we're going to go with the yellow and grey edge piece. Just slot that in very carefully. There we go. Then what we're going to do is go with the purple corner. Goes that way. We've got a final edge piece as well, which can go in now. And our last corner can also go in now. There we go. All we've got is two green triangles, a grey triangle, and two yellow triangles. These go in really, really easily. You haven't got to worry too much about getting these in. Just make sure that the exposed magnet on the triangle touches the corner. That is the correct orientation for the pieces to go in. But as you can see, they do just, I say that, my hands are all looby now. They do just push in really easily. You haven't got to force it. If it's not pushing in, you might just need to give it a little bit of a wiggle. There we go. I always hold it with the corner facing me and the magnet facing me, and just bring this layer down ever so slightly and then push it in. And that is how you rebuild the FTO. So just give it a little bit of a move, make sure everything's okay. If you do need to adjust any of the tensions, probably should have done that a little bit earlier, but you can do so. You've just got to pluck a couple of pieces out until you can find the screw of the layer that you need to adjust. But if you do need to adjust a layer, I would recommend doing that at the beginning of the video. So if you can, watch this video in reverse, listen to that bit first, and then go back and put it together. So that, guys, is how you rebuild an FTO. Thank you for watching. If it helped, please do leave a comment in the video description below. If it didn't help, then I apologise, and let us know why. Let us know where you got stuck. So feedback is key to a good video. So as long as you guys leave good feedback, we will continue to hopefully create good videos. But anyway, thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one.